There is one formula that is ever present even in advanced degrees. It's so simple that I can leave you to take your guesses in the comment sections and you'll still not probably guess what I am talking about. We're talking about the quadratic formula. Yep, bet you didn't expect that one. So the quadratic formula is actually a really interesting method of computation because although simple, it plays a part even in advanced courses such as my own. The reason for it is because a lot of the problems that we're going to be solving essentially break down to a quadratic formula. Now, again, the disadvantage of the quadratic formula is you can only use it for quadratic graphs. However, a lot of problems can be simplified like that. In case you need a refresher, the quadratic formula simply solves the two roots of a graph. So for example, in the graph that we have here, the two solutions are going to be 2 and minus 1.667. And you can see that because if I insert the numbers like this, you have to be careful to insert them correctly with the correct symbols. This is when people make a mistake. You're going to get the correct solutions. So now let's take it to a really complicated problem, finding the buckling node. Now, if you don't understand what buckling node is, just look at this demonstration. Fantastic. So now that you kind of understand, what I needed to do in uni is to solve this matrix. Don't worry, you don't need to solve it. But what I want to show you is that at the end, I was getting this. Now, this may look really weird, and this is where someone will say, maths with letters. Well, but it's not all bad. The reason for it is because if you look at what we're trying to solve, our subject is going to be p. So essentially, p is equal to x, if you will. So if we're going to use the quadratic formula, the a term is going to be 3 over 20, the b term is going to be minus 26 ei over 5l, and the c term is going to be 12 e squared I squared over l to the power 4. Don't worry about what those terms mean, they don't actually matter. So if you plug them into the quadratic formula and solve them properly, which is probably the most difficult part, but I should have done the analysis right here, it gives you a number and the letters in the correct format of what the buckling node should be. So there you go, quadratic formula, something really simple, but still, even in advanced courses, quite impactful. Follow me for more A-level maths.